Yo, what's good, man? It's Don Benjamin. Y'all can check out my interview right now at 106kmel.com. Let's go.
106
KMEL.
Hip-hop, R&B.
The Bay Area's home for hip-hop and R&B.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the VIP Lounge right here at 106 KMEL, and have the pleasure of sitting down with my man, Don. How are you feeling?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm so tired. Are you going to get mad at me because I said Don instead of Don Benjamin?
Yo, it's so disrespectful.
Really?
No, I'm just playing with you. Actually, that's fine. I like that. I don't mind it.
It's like saying Shay versus Shay Diddy. It's S dots. It's whatever.
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it?
Nah.
So what you been doing? What's going on?
Man, I've been traveling the globe.
Really?
More like the U.S., but I've been doing like an appearance tour. I just signed with Wilhelmina, so I've been doing some test shoots to get my book built up.
That's a huge agency. You said that kind of like low key, but come on.
I wanted like low key stunt. You know, I didn't want to do the full stunt, but no, it's a blessing.
You've been stunting on people.
No, I'm humble. It's a blessing.
A blessing?
Yeah.
Okay, so what else you got going on?
I'm working on that. I'm working on trying to get my own reality show.
Are you?
A spinoff, yeah.
See, the funny thing is with you, when you watched America's Next Top Model, you came off as kind of like the most masculine dude in the house and kind of like hard, but not too hard, if that makes any sense. I think it's mostly the tattoos.
Yeah.
So you with the reality show would be very interesting because it'll show that other side of you, the goofy side that people don't necessarily get to see.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do with that?
Well, that's what I want the world to see, because I know like when I meet a lot of girls, they're expecting me to be like this, like cocky, like quiet, like not funny type, but I'm like really just like a big ass kid, so you know, I like to joke around, I like to have fun, and I don't know. So I think it'll be a good thing for people to see the real me rather than what they assume.
Right. Are you going to do more acting?
Yeah, I want to do some more acting.
I saw you on Housewives.
Yeah?
Yes.
They cut my lines, you know, but it's all good. They cut my lines.
So I know you're doing music now too. You were doing music before.
Yeah.
Do you feel like with you doing America's Next Top Model, is that interfering with what you want to do musically? Because you know, being a model, quote unquote, is not typically what most rappers come from. Yeah,
well, I'm trying to build like a brand, you know, because I was doing the music before the show.
Right.
And actually the show looked out, they added a couple of my songs like in, they played it, they put my single up. So they helped like show the world like I'm not trying to rap after modeling, you know, like somebody gets on and they're like, I want to be a rapper now that I'm a model. Like I was doing it before the modeling, so trying to blend it all in is difficult, but I'm trying to find a good balance, you know.
Trying to find a good balance?
Yeah.
Do people test you from the show as far as they see you on the show, they see this light-skinned dude who was a model? Do you feel like people are like, oh, he's not a real dude, he's not going to do nothing?
Yeah, I haven't gotten tested since the show. It's funny. Since the show, everybody's been cool. Before the show, I used to get tested a lot on my light-skinnedness.
Are you serious?
Everybody, light-skinned brothers ain't about nothing, man.
Oh,
so,
no. Don't get it twisted.
But, you know what I'm saying? They be like, the tattoos ain't real, but
I
come from the streets, man. It's real.
I hear you. And speaking of your music, I know one of your songs, you actually went real deep and kind of gave people in 3 minutes kind of like your history of your life.
Yeah.
And one of the lines you said in there, you were talking about sobriety, struggling with sobriety. What did you mean by that?
Well, I was living in Inglewood and Long Beach a couple years back, and like me and my roommates, we would wake up every day, like we wouldn't do anything. Like the first thing we'd do, get a 40 ounce, you know, and just like start drinking off top. So like it became routine to just wake up and drink, and you lose focus on your goals, you know, when you're caught up in that world. So it was like a battle trying to stop drinking and just focus on everything. And like when you go out to the club, like you can't network when you're drunk and you're tossed up, because then your mind focuses on other things. So you know, like
it's
becoming
not necessarily
sober.
the image you want to put out there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So sobriety is a real thing.
You gotta stick to it.
Yeah.
You gotta do that in order to be successful.
Yeah.
No, I understand that. I'm
but
like, you talking to the wrong
once you learn how to do that, then you can pick the times when to turn up.
So how much does it take for you to get turned up?
I'm a lightweight, so.
Is it a light skin thing?
I think so.
I mean, 2 shots, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. 3, we on tables.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, give me 2 shots and I'm good for the night.
So that is a light skin thing.
Yeah.
2 shots, that's our maximum.
Yeah.
Can we just put that?
I call my cousin, I call him 1 beer, because he's like 1 beer, he's light skinned, he has like 1 beer and he's done. So I call him 1 beer.
1 beer?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Okay.
I swear.
Oh my God. Now let's talk about high fashion.
Yeah.
What's going on with the mixtape?
My mixtape's doing good. I mean, I put it out more. I didn't really like, it wasn't like a focus like, okay, I'm building up to put this mixtape out. What happened was, after the show, everybody was bugging me like, we want to hear your music. We heard a couple songs on the show. But my EP that I was working on wasn't ready yet. So I had a couple of songs that I really liked. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put out like 8 tracks for the fans just to have something to sit on. But it all kind of meshed with like fashion and like, I don't want it to be corny, like he's a model, he's trying to talk about fashion. I don't want it to be corny, so I blended it in a way where like high fashion is more like a state of mind, you know, like it's like, I don't know, fashionable, you're making a statement.
Right. No, I completely understand, especially we were talking about this, about as far as you lyrically, you look at you, you wouldn't think that you would have a lot to say. But if you listen to your songs, it's crazy because I think that they're very relatable, and you actually got like some real shit going on that's happened to you in your life that is just like, damn, I can relate to that. That same shit happened to me. So, congratulations. I'm excited to see what happens from there.
Yeah, I appreciate
now,
it.
did you watch the episode last night?
I did.
How do you feel about Jordan winning?
Yo, I was in my hotel room screaming. I was in Rhode Island.
Really?
So I was like, I told the promoters I had an appearance. I told them, I was like, at 9 o'clock, I gotta watch the finale. Like, I can't hear about who won on Twitter. Like, it'll kill me. So I sat down. I was in my room all by myself, and I seen Jordan win. I just started screaming. I was like, yo, some bullshit. Tyra, what the? Like, I'm going off. I was mad.
I heard she hella irritated you or something like that. Did she annoy you or something?
Jordan?
Yeah.
She annoyed everybody, man. Like, she said the dumbest stuff. Like, she's from a small town.
Yeah.
And I felt like she tried to make herself. It seemed like she tried to make herself sound more stupid than what really.
For TV.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, yeah, she was just annoying. Like, there was situations, like, we had no phone time really in the house.
Right.
So, like, the one time we really had, like, phone time, she was, like, in charge of the phones, and she cut into our time. They didn't even show the episode, but I snapped on her so hard I went in.
What did you say?
I was like, you got me fucked up. I was like,
oh, he went hood on her ass.
I was like, I'm not none of these other motherfuckers in this house. Like, I don't give a fuck. Just snapping.
Are you kidding me?
I was like, I need to talk to my mama. My mama go beat me if I don't talk to her at least once a week. I was going in.
Did you really pull
but
the
they
mama
didn't show none of
card?
it on TV, so.
That might be a good thing.
Yeah,
you
no,
already come off as
better,
like the gangster, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So they put that out there.
Yeah, I'm like, I knew he had it in him.
Yeah, I knew he was coming up. No, I'm just
Yeah.
playing. So how does your mama feel about this whole?
My mom's so funny because she doesn't understand like reality TV and the way entertainment works. So like when I got cut, she was losing it, and like every picture, she's like, "I know you have better pictures than that," and what are these judges thinking? And she'd call me every day, and she's like, all on Twitter, reading everybody's comments.
Right.
Why are they saying bad stuff about you?
Oh, your mom was following you on
Yeah,
Twitter?
she goes hard. My
Did
mama
she
called
reply?
me. She goes hard, yeah. My mom actually got into it with one of the other guys on the show, his mother. Like, they were having a feud.
Up.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Battle of the mamas.
My mom goes hard. She lived on South Side Chicago for a while. So,
Oh, so she know what's up.
yeah, she got a little hood in her.
Mom ain't playing.
She don't play.
Where's mom at? Can we get her on the camera real quick?
Yeah.
So what else is going on? What else? I mean, have you actually spoken to anybody since the show?
Only person I talk to is Marvin, really. I talk to, like, Jeremy every so often. Tyra hits me up on Twitter sometimes.
Really? I was going to ask you, do you actually have a relationship with her or any other judges after the show?
Nah, just Tyra and Rob, like, online. I talk to Rob on the phone sometimes, but he's, like, in Europe right now. So I try to just reach out. Like, I'm all about learning new stuff, you know? Like, I'm trying to build myself, so I'll reach out, like, what can I do to build myself? What kind of poses can I do? I'll ask Rob stuff like that, or, you know, just ways like, Tyra, what would you do? I have a couple agencies interested, like, what do you suggest? Or do you know anybody that can help me? So I try to stay proactive.
So they will still kind of give you some feedback or give you a little bit of a mentor.
Yeah, for sure, if you ask for it.
Right. But
they're not really going to reach out to you. Like, everybody thinks they could just sit back and everything's going to come, but
no.
You got to go make it happen.
So what did you feel about that entire experience? Because what they had you guys doing this year is beyond what I've ever seen.
I mean, with the first episode when we had to walk down the wall,
Right.
I almost called it quits, and then I was like, nah.
I wouldn't have done it, honestly.
I was like, man, I don't know. But then after I did that, and then like, not even so much like, okay, I'm not homophobic or anything at all. Like, I don't have an issue with that. But I felt like they were trying to make me do the most gay stuff, like just
because
to test
you were so
me,
masculine.
you know? So like that what really gets me, because it's like, okay, I understand, like, you're testing me, but don't every episode put me in a cheerleading outfit, put acrylic nails on me, put all this,
That
like
was
doing the
funny.
most.
That was hilarious.
But
I was like,
I learned from it. I made the most of it, and I understood, like, you're gonna get tested in life, and you gotta be able to overcome that stuff. So.
do you feel like they put you in those situations just to try to get like a soundbite from you of you spazzing or
Oh, yeah.
something?
They wanted to bring it out of me, but I didn't do it.